Welcome to yoga today. My name is Kylie and I am honored to be here to guide you through a yoga practice. So for our practice today, feel free to have 2 yoga blocks available to you. If you don't have yoga blocks, even stacked books is a great option, or even a chair. You can work with any of those options to help make the postures accessible to you. Today we're going to be going through just some gentle movement to get the body moving and going, warming up the wrists, the ankles, and then beginning to go through our Surya Namaskara A and our Surya Namaskara B. So go ahead and take a moment, gather up your props, and we'll meet back on the mat. Welcome back. Go ahead and find 2 yoga blocks underneath your bum or your sit bones, whatever you want to call them, or whatever. Okay, and we're gonna find ourselves in our Sukhasana, our easy seat pose. As we're in our easy seat, we're doing our best to have the tops of the foot tuck under, so the femur's going into external rotation, and then we'll take the other foot, place it right in front of the other, working to align the heels. You can find yourself scooting to the very edge of your blocks. Go ahead and begin to guide your hands to your knees. We're going to start our practice today with some nice gentle breathing. So at this time, I invite you to begin to close your eyes. As you come into this space of turning your awareness inward, go ahead and just take some nice cleansing breaths. Welcoming your breath in through the nose. Maybe a soft HA exhale out of the mouth. Do this for a couple of rounds on your own. As you welcome your inhalation in, see if you can begin to expand your belly, expand your ribs, lift up through your heart. And as you exhale, allowing the heart to drop back down, knit the ribs in, navel drawing to the spine. Experience this for a few rounds. Inhale, expanding the belly, expanding the ribs, lifting through the heart. As you exhale, allowing the heart to sink down, ribs knitting in, navel drawing to the spine. Continue to experience this breath on your own. We're experiencing our breath like it's an ocean wave. As the tide pulls out, it builds the wave all the way up to the top of the apex. And it maybe as we explore that exhale, that wave crashes down the body. Continue to breathe. Now continue to find the flow of your breath. As you're finding this flow and you're finding this ease in the body and in the mind, maybe take a moment to set an intention for your day, or maybe even for the time on your mat. We call our intention our sankalpa. It's the heartfelt vow of our practice. If you're not really sure what to set your intention on, if that's like a new thing for you. Maybe just set your intention to tuning your ears to the sound of the breath coming in and out of your body. Allow that intention to sink in for yourself. Once again, if you have your own, totally chill. Keep your breath consistent. As you find your next inhalation, go ahead and begin to reach your heart forward. Hands will guide to the knees. Begin to rock your hips back. As you exhale, big C curl through the spine, drawing the chin towards the chest. Inhale, reaching the heart forward, sending the hips back. Maybe even your head presses back and your shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, big curl and round through the spine. We're beginning to experience our seated cat-cow pose. Once again, inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, puff the spine. Send the heart back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, send the heart back. Experience this on your own for a couple of rounds. Slowly welcome yourself back to a neutral spine. Take a moment just to be steady in your body, neutralize the spine, and just observe and feel. There is no right, no wrong in this exploration of just being present with yourself. It is what it is. We're going to begin to find a stirring of the spine. So as we find our next inhalation, go ahead and begin to reach your shoulders over to the left, then to the right. Exhale, round. Inhale, to the left, to the right. Exhale, round. Try not to rush the breath. The breath is your guide in your movement. Give yourself permission to feel the articulation of your spine. Go ahead and bring the heart forward to center. Next, exhale, go counterclockwise. So over to the left, back to the right, inhale to the right, to the left, exhale, rounding back. Keeping the inhalation with the heart coming forward, and the exhalation with the navel drawing to the spine as we circle back. I'm going to go ahead and unleash you. Experience this on your own. Once again, gifting yourself that permission to feel the articulation of your spine. Slowly returning yourself back to center. Just take a few moments of observances once again. Nothing's neither good nor bad. You're just experiencing your body. Whenever you feel ready, go ahead and invite your eyes to flutter open. Welcome back. Hopefully you feel lovely. So go ahead and unwind your legs. Kind of get that blood flow. Going back into your knees. Okay, we're going to start doing a little bit of a warm-up through the ankles and the knees as well. So if you're up on 2 yoga blocks, go ahead and move them out aside, or even books. I mentioned books earlier. Okay. And we're gonna find ourselves just supported. Okay. Hands can go behind the hamstrings. And if you want, we're gonna take both hands behind the right hamstring. Go ahead and just recline back. Now your arms are supporting you here. Other leg can extend out as well. Okay, we're gonna float the right foot up and just go ahead and point and flex through your foot. Make sure you're breathing. Now begin to articulate a rolling through the ankle. I have some nice crackles and pops. Don't be afraid of those. A lot of times that's just a way for your body to clear and move energy. And now it went away. Okay, go the opposite direction. Slowly release. We're going to go ahead and bind the hands behind the left hamstring. Right leg will extend out. Go ahead and lift the leg up. Arms are supporting you. Okay. Point and flex through the left foot. Once again, breathe. Begin to find articulation through the foot by rolling. Just pay attention to which way you're rolling, because here in a little bit we'll go in the opposite direction. Go ahead and swap directions. Slowly return yourself back. Okay. We're going to guide our hands behind us. Don't overthink the hands and the placement of them. Just have them supported. And do your best not to necessarily slump in the shoulders. Try to bring yourself up nice and tall. Okay. Go ahead and ground down through the left foot. And we're going to begin to find some warming up through the knees. So as you inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Movement of the body is coordinated with the breath. One more. Ground down through your right foot. We're going to experience this on the left side. Once again, do your best not to sink in the shoulders. Readjust if you need to. Okay, as you inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. One more. Slowly return back. Okay, now we're going to guide this movement up into the hips, okay? And we're going to find this motion with the breath as well. If you can, take your feet about hip width distance, maybe even a little bit wider. And we're going to begin to find our breath guiding us over, okay? So go ahead and take an inhale as you're in a center position. And as you exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Now you may notice that my feet are flexing and pulling my toes up towards the shin. So if you can find that, it'll help keep integrity of your knee. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm going to unleash you once again. You just experience this on your own with your own breath. Go ahead and bring yourself back to neutral. Excuse me. And we're going to roll over onto our hands and our knees. Now, if you would like, if sitting back on your knees is tender, you can stack 2 yoga blocks or even books, pillow underneath of you. And then find yourself sitting back. Okay, we're going to begin to warm up the wrists. So go ahead and find some nice rolls. As you're finding these rolls through the wrist, have an active reach through your fingertips. Breathe. When you're ready, maybe experience the opposite direction. I don't really know. maybe that's not the opposite. But do your best to alternate. Keep breathing. And it probably will feel a little awkward. There. And that's okay. Embrace awkwardness. That's what makes life exciting. Okay, beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and just begin to bend and extend the elbows. Now from here, we're going to take this into articulating through the shoulders. So I personally like to just find my left hand over to my right shoulder. And we're going to begin to find some circles with the shoulders. So as you inhale, extend the arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep back. Nothing's really forced here, so allow yourself to maybe experience this with your own breath. And also in the aspect of where your personal limitations are. If it's hard to get your arm up overhead, maybe you take your arm out at an angle and you sweep it around, and that's okay too. Inhale, arm goes up. Exhale, arm goes back. One more. And we'll go to the other side. So right arm can come to the left shoulder if you would like. Okay, once again, you're finding this movement to your own personal, limitations. And I don't even necessarily like to call limitations. It's just wherever you're at. I wouldn't say it's limited, okay? Because you're on your mat doing the dang thing. So once again, if you have to have your arm at an angle, slight angle, instead of going directly up, totally chill. Okay, as we inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, extend it back. Inhale, arm goes up. Exhale, extends it back. And you're going to continue to flow, work with your breath. And the breath is really the powerhouse of our movement. One more. And just return yourself back to neutral. Okay, take a moment just to observe in the body. See how you're feeling. And from here, we're going to begin to draw a lot of blood flow into the forearms before we begin to distribute weight onto our hands. So go ahead and extend your arms out in front of you. We want to have the wrist, elbow, shoulder, all in the same line here. Try to find a nice long line of energy from the base of the spine all the way out through the crown of the head. And we're going to tuck our thumbs in and begin to squeeze our fingertips around the thumbs. I like to call this milking the cow. And you're finding this pumping action to help draw the blood flow to the forearms, to the wrists. Go ahead and take your arm up a little bit higher at a slight angle. Once again, keeping that integrity of line of energy along the spine. Keep breathing. And then arms up overhead. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. It's going to get a little bit more difficult. Keep going, keep breathing. And the best part is once we come down. So we'll keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down and just allow yourself to feel the blood flow moving. I like to call it the force coming into your hands. Take a couple of breaths. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and begin to elevate the hips up. And we're going to bring the yoga blocks out in front of us. Okay, we're going to come to our tabletop. So as we're here, go ahead and do your best to align your joints. Once again, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Okay, knees and hips will begin to stack here. Long line of energy through the crown of the head, out through your sit bones. As you inhale, reach the chest through the biceps. Begin to rock your hips back. Head presses back. And as you find an exhale, push the floor away, curl and round through the spine. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Send the hips back to the wall behind you. Press your head back to the wall. Exhale, curl and round. One breath per movement. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and return back to a neutral spine. Now we have the yoga blocks under the hands because it will allow us to get a little bit better into our calves and our hamstrings and just the posterior chain of the body. So we're going to push up and back to our first downward facing dog. Go ahead and tuck your toes underneath of you. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, elevate the hips up, elevate the knees. Send the heels down. Allow the head to fall between the shoulders to your first downward facing dog. If you would like, you can find gentle pedaling of the feet, lifting and lowering the heels. Or if stillness is where you're at today, you can find stillness. Actively push through the hands to send the hips back to the wall behind you. Go ahead and find a generous bend in the knee, elevating the heels off of the mat. Shift the gaze for a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, step your feet forward to a forward fold. You can find a generous bend in the knee. This will help release your low back. As you inhale, come up to the shins, halfway lift. Long line of energy through the crown of the head, out through the spine, out through your sit bones. And do your best not to shrink the shoulders up. Rather, it creates space in your neck. Next exhale, release down, forward fold. Big inhale, circle, sweep the arms all the way up towards your ceiling. And exhale your hands to heart center. Good. So we're finding ourselves in our mountain pose. Go ahead and find 2 points of contact through the pad, one through the heel of the foot. Toes can lift, spread your toes apart, melt them down. Create a nice strong foundation through your feet. Nice big inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Once again, you can find that generous bend in the knee if you need to. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to step back to a plank pose. Okay, let's go ahead and just draw the knees down. Find a nice push and puff through the shoulders. I like to cross my ankles here. From here, we're finding a shoulder lean. So shoulders are going to begin to lean over towards the fingertips. As we exhale, we're going to track our elbows back, wrap the elbows into the sides of the body, chaturanga. Begin to press through the tops of the feet, elevate the knees, press the hips forward, upward facing dog. As you exhale, elevate the hips up, tuck the toes, push back, downward dog. Go ahead and take some nice cleansing breaths here. If you need to adjust at any point, feel free to adjust. This is your practice. Generous bend in the knee. Inhale, shift the gaze forward to the hands. As you exhale, step forward to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Nice long line of energy through the spine, space in the neck. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Now, if you would like to take the modified variation, you can. You can draw the knees down. If you want to stay high, stay high. Shift forward to the tippy toes. As you exhale, wrap the elbows in along the side of the body, chaturanga. Flip the toes. Inhale to your upward facing dog. Press the hips forward. As you exhale, push up and back, downward dog. Take some nice deep breaths. We're going to come into our third and final round of our Surya Namaskara. If you would like, you can deepen into your down dog and move the yoga blocks aside. Yogi's choice. Inhale, begin to shift the gaze forward to the hands. As you exhale, step or hop to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Extended mountain pose. Hands to Namaskara. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Yogi's choice. As you inhale, you can step back or hop to your plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, your variation. Inhale to your upward facing dog. And exhale back to your downward dog. Take some nice full deep breaths. Next, inhale, shift the gaze forward to the hands. As you exhale, yogi's choice, you can step, hop, or float to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up, extend a mountain pose. And hands to heart. Go ahead and find yourself in your mountain pose. Readjust your feet as you need. And just take some nice deep breaths as you're standing up, nice and tall. Give yourself permission to witness and observe the inner stirrings of the body. Maybe the inner stirrings of the breath. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and allow your eyes to flutter open. That was our Surya Namaskara A. Now we're going to go through Surya Namaskara B. I have a little bit thicker of a block here. Now if you have the skinnier blocks, work with level 1. I like to work with blocks under the hands because it helps you find a nice smooth transition when you are moving from a single leg downward dog, transitioning your foot forward. It allows you to find better core compression and a little bit more fluidity in your flow, so you're not fighting your body as much. And over time, you'll get stronger and stronger, and you might not need the blocks, okay? So, if you have the thick blocks, go ahead and find them at level 2. If you have the smaller, thinner blocks, level 1 will be fine. From here, we're gonna go ahead and find ourselves standing between the blocks, okay, to our mountain pose. So go ahead and ground your feet down. Feet can be together or hip width distance. Okay, there's no specific rules on that. It all depends on what feels best for your body. Arms will come to the side. Allow yourself to be nice and tall, just like a mountain. Take some nice deep breaths. When you're ready, inhale, extend the arms up. As you exhale, sit to chair pose. Good, take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, extend the arms all the way back up, extended mountain. As you exhale, release down, generous bend in the knee, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, release down, forward fold. From here, go ahead and step back your right foot. Hands are supported on either side. As you take your next inhale, go ahead and reach the hips forward, creating a long line of energy through the heel of the foot, the back of the leg, up through the spine, and through the crown of the head. Take some deep breaths. Good. Nice big inhale, elevate the hips up. As you exhale, transition back, downward dog. Inhale to your plank pose. You can drop the knees down if you like. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog. As you exhale, push back, downward dog. Nice full deep breaths. Inhale, shift the gaze forward to the hands. As you exhale, step forward to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, sit to chair pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, circle sweeping the arms all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, releasing the hands down, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale, step back your left foot. As you exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Remember, a long line of energy through the heel of the back foot, along the leg, up the spine, and through the crown of the head. Good. Inhale, elevate the hips up to the ceiling. As you exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, shift the gaze forward to the hands. As you exhale, step forward to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and flip your blocks to level 1. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, sit to chair. Inhale all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, reach the chest forward. As you exhale, push up and back, downward dog. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, sit to chair. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back the left foot. Exhale, sink the hips in. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Okay. Now if you'd like, you can lose the yoga blocks or you can continue to work with them. Yogi's choice. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, yogi's choice, step, hop, or float to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, sit to chair pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, sink the hips forward. Down, Inhale, reach the heart forward. As you exhale, push back. Downward dog. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, sit to chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale, sink the hips in. Inhale, reach the heart forward. As you exhale, step back to downward dog. Take some nice full deep breaths. I just realized we didn't do any vinyasas here, but that's all right. Sometimes it's nice to take a break. We will go through a vinyasa here. So go ahead and take some cleansing breaths. Inhale, shift the gaze forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. As you exhale, step, hop, or float to your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, extended mountain. And hands to Namaskara. Okay, take a moment here just to feel into your body. Give yourself permission to experience whatever is going on. Once again, it's an experience. There's no right, there's no wrong. It just is. Whenever you're ready, allow the eyes to flutter back open if they are closed. And we're gonna make our way down onto the mat. So we're actually gonna go right into our Shavasana. Okay. So go ahead and just begin to extend back. Okay, arms can extend out. Feet can, oh, this feels so good. Feet can externally rotate. Okay. And just let yourself begin to melt into the floor. Invite the eyes to close. Soften your jaw. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. not controlling your breath, just allowing it to flow in and out naturally. Translation of Shavasana is corpse pose. I like to think of this as the time and space that we lay things down to rest that are not serving us. Stress, anxiety, depression. Letting go of the things of the past, letting go of the things in the future, and giving ourselves permission to just be, because that's more than enough. Continue to reside in your Shavasana. Just being, just existing. Invitation is there for you to begin to wiggle your fingertips, your toes, maybe deepening your breath. And maybe as you slowly begin to awaken the body and you begin to maybe shift over to your side body to a recovery pose, allow this arriving to be a representation of a rebirth. Because when we allow parts of ourselves to die, there's new parts of us to be born. So if you're not on your side body yet, go ahead and make your way over to your side body into just a gentle fetal position. And I want to encourage you to take a moment to offer up gratitude. It doesn't have to be a big list of things. Maybe it's just one or two things. If you're not really sure what to be grateful for your breath. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and bring yourself upright to a comfortable seat. We'll go ahead and we'll guide one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And as always, it is such an honor to be able to share yoga with you. The light in me honors you. It sees you. It feels you. Because that light also resides in me. May we be able to recognize our own light and our divinity so we can be able to see it in others around us. We're more alike than we are different. And in that, we can reside as one. Namaste.